Factory 5 Roadster 6882. What you're looking at is my headlight warning chime, and that is going to go off when I turn off the car and the headlights are still on. Here's an example. Turn off the car, turn the car back on, because right now I don't have everything functioning. I just want to make sure it's working. In fact, here's the headlight switch here. It wasn't on. But what I'm doing right now for the testing is I'm hooking it up to the horn button. So there's a 12-volt source here. So that's saying that if there's still power when the key is turned off, then set the little buzzer so I know that my headlights are still on. So again, this will be moved to the headlight switch, probably the parking lights. So let's look at the relay to be able to do that. Up here I've got on the wiring here, this buzzer has 3 lines, has a blue, a black, and a red. The blue and the black I've run to a ground, so that's pin 85. 85 is the blue and the black, and then I've run a jumper right now just to a ground stud, just to be able to complete the circuit right now for testing. Alright, the red cable for the buzzer is coming right up here to 87A, which is the middle of the 5 pins. Nothing is being used on 87. You see that pin right there. So that is saying when there is no power going, well, I guess that we need to finish our wiring here first to explain it. Alright, this guy right here, this is 86. So this is feeding the feeding 12 volt into the relay, and that's coming from right here. So that's a keyed power source. And then finally on the back will be 30. Just take my word for it. This will come in a 30 pin, and that's going to go to what will be the parking lights. And so if the parking lights are on, it's feeding a 12 volt source into pin 30 on the back here. So as it is right now, when the key is on, this will be sending power across the coil into the ground. Because it's going across the coil, it's throwing the switch, and so it's making it, it's closing the switch, so it's sending 12 volt to this pin 87. There's nothing there, so nothing is going to make a noise. So when I turn off the keyed power, then this voltage won't be going in the relay anymore, so the coil will deactivate. Therefore the switch will go back to its resting, which is on 87A, and 87A is where our buzzer is. So we have voltage coming into pin 30, and if there is no voltage coming in to pin 86, then the voltage from 30 is going to go right down 87A, and it's going to let us know. So that being that if the key is on, which by the way it is right now, the key is on just so I can keep it quiet while I'm talking, it won't make a noise. But when I turn the key off, it's telling me there's still power coming in, and because that power will be the tail lights or the parking lights, let me turn this off. Because that power will be the parking lights that are still on, it will make this buzzer go. So thank you to the forum for showing me how to do that, and that's how I'm going to leave it, just like that. No, I'm just kidding. That's, I think I'm going to mount it down here. Probably the buzzer right there, and probably the relay right here. And I'm going to have to, because this is hot all the time, this distribution block, I'm going to have to run up here to one of these guys to feed that. And then the parking lights, this again is the horn, so I'm just going to disconnect that. Now I can turn off the key because there is no power coming in. The parking lots, I'm going to have to pick one of these brown wires down the line a little bit. All right.